Broadcasting for the Sports Channel.
Alrighty, well, happy Thirsty Thursday. I was thirsty myself this morning. I didn't have my water, but thankfully Bryce was able to get me some water this morning, and I was able to make some good money once I was nice and hydrated. So we just had 2 day trades today, Roku and Workhorse. It was a really solid green day. At one point up about $280, but right now about $230. That's because Upwork's coming off its highs just a little bit. Our first trade of the day was on Roku, and Roku had a nice good dip down in the morning, and then we had this sideways consolidation over 131.43. I was watching this candle right here as is whipping up and whipping down, but then I saw that I posted in the YouTube chat over 232.70, and that's exactly where I was able to get long. I really ideally would have liked to have gotten long over 232, but Roku's a fast mover. You have to buy the ask or buy to the market to get in on Roku when it's pushing up. So we're long right there on Roku. And we just got this nice sideways consolidation. And what I really like, Roku was just really whippy. It just didn't really feel like it wanted to push up. Roku usually likes to do its moves in the morning. I know Roku has a personality. Every stock has a personality. I understand the rhythm of Roku. You need to understand the rhythm of the stocks that you trade. And this just wasn't the typical Roku. So we got a nice good pull down. Then we got a nice good push up. And as we started to push up, I added to Roku thinking that we'd extend and push through the high of the day, kind of like we did later. And I peeled off some profits as we pushed through the high of the day, 234.43. That's a nice good 1.5 in the money. But then with this tail candle right here got me. It started to slap down, and then boom, I went ahead and got flat on that. 233.33 because we're starting to pull down. If we're making a breakout, I want it to get going kind of like this, not come right back into the consolidation where the options can get absolutely clapped. So Roku plus 15, plus 20, plus 35, small little revenue trade to start the day. Our next and best trade of the day was Workhorse, WKHS, and we posted in the YouTube chat to go long over 1940. Well, from that entry, that was an explosive move. I mean, pretty much 5, 6, 7% on Workhorse since that entry. And the reason I posted in the chat was we're coming off and we're extremely oversold from these recent highs. We have a potential Democratic president, which would favor EV vehicles, so that'll push the EV space a little bit higher. Watch NIO, watch Tesla. Tesla's been not doing as well. Tesla's definitely on the back burner, but NIO's been on fire, and Workhorse has kind of also been on the back burner, same as Tesla. But we are watching these patterns intraday to see if we can get a breakout, because the daily chart is really starting to curl up. So we posted in the YouTube chat to go long on Workhorse over 2040, and we did just that. We went long over 2040. We got actually filled right there. We made a higher high, and I thought it was going to be a wedge pattern because we made a higher high with no follow through, and then we dumped. But then we started consolidating. Stop loss was just beneath 1914, just beneath the support level. We consolidated a bit, and then we got this breakout right here on high volume. Look at the volume right here. Large participation on this breakout. That shows that people are committed. They want to buy Workhorse. So what I did is I added to Workhorse right here, and we got this nice good sideways consolidation. I saw hundreds of thousands of shares of sellers at the 1950, and I was like, man, they might get a small pullback, but I think they're going to get taken out. So I put in another order to add to Workhorse over 1950. And we went sideways for a bit, and then boom, we added to Workhorse. So we got multiple contracts in at this point. Got a nice good push up. I went ahead and took one contract off at 1970. Volume starting to increase. Took off another contract at 20. And then boom, we got this nice good pull down. And then I took off my last contract once we broke this kind of support. We kind of formed like a little bit of a base. And that was for a nice good revenue trade on the day trading side of plus $53 on Workhorse, so plus 53. So net on the day trading plus 88. But we still had one swing trade from Workhorse because the hourly and daily chart were so good. And so we still held through. We pushed up. And then right here at about 2035, I went ahead and took profits on that last Workhorse contract. Just getting super extended. We did go ahead and reload with some shares at the $20 a share level. So we're still holding those. Mild profit on those, but that's not a big deal. Shares are much less volatile than option contracts. So Workhorse, nice good revenue trade. Can't always catch the top, but we definitely got a big chunk of the move. Adding throughout, peeling off profits, holding a core the entire way. Looking at the SPY moving forward, I'm keeping the swings pretty light until we get a clear direction at the end of the day. Certainly if we close above this 357.42 area, that would be bullish and we might start testing breakdown candle highs, maybe like 360 area, 360, 361. If we start closing hourly beneath 355, we're going to probably test 354 pretty quickly. And then we'll test 352. Certainly try for a double bottom at the 350, but we've already tested 350, so there's going to be less buy orders there than the first time around. We might test something like 349.50 area. And if we're starting to close hourly and daily beneath 349, look out below. Maybe we'll see something like 346, 345. We'll discuss as we get down there. Ultimate, still great buying point of 338 on the SPY, but let's see where we go at the end of the day. Alrighty, let me know what you traded today or what you're looking to invest in. Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for tuning in. See ya.